Hey everyone, Tracy here with Paper Closet Designs. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to assemble the Shadowbox cards. This is the Love You box card. And so it lays flat and then you pop it open and it's just a shadow box. That's the Love one. This has been a really popular one. This is my beehive and it's gotten a little mashed, but it just, again, it lays flat either direction. And then it just pops open. And I have a snowman one and I have a couple of other ones, but today I'm gonna show you how to assemble it with my brand new, this is the Haunted House Shadowbox card. And these all go together pretty much the same way. They have the same amount of layers and everything. So the instructions are really close to the same. Let me show you what comes with this particular file. Again, this is the Haunted House. So you will have your outside frame, that's for the front of the card. You'll have your two side decorative pieces, and then this is your back frame. And then you'll have, these are all of your little embellishment pieces, your layered pieces, and I'll show you those here in just a second. Then we have the background piece. So this would be on the beehive, it's your honeycomb piece. This is your back piece. I'll show that to you. This is the front insert piece. It's the tree and the tombstone. This is the back insert piece, and it's actually the haunted house. And then this is the frame. So I'm going to go ahead, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start layering things. So on my house, I'm going to layer my background first. Add some glue. There we go. And then the actual house piece. And sometimes these pieces are a little bit small, but they're not too small that you can't cut them out. They work, the Silhouette or the Cricut, either one cuts them out very nicely. Going to layer that, and I really like layering these because it just gives it a little bit of dimension. So here is my first roof piece. And then my second roof piece right here. And then your chimney is poking out. So when you cut this out, you'll want this piece to be whatever color you want your chimney piece to be. Okay, so that is that one. Now I'm going to do my first insert, and it is really simple. It just has the tree and the tombstone. A little tombstone over here. And then I'm going to set that aside. I want my back piece. And in order to do my back piece, it's got the moon and the stars, and I kind of know where they're going to go. But before I glue them on, I just want to lay this piece on top of it and make sure that nothing's covering it. I mean, it's okay if it's a little bit of a shadow because the tree's going to cover it, but we don't want like the star right behind the roof, if that makes sense. Oops, and see, I even moved it, but I'm just going to glue those down. So this back piece you'll want to cut from something that you'll use for the night sky. I chose orange. You could do blue, or if you had printed paper with stars on it already, that would be a lot of fun. Just make it yours. Do it however you want and make it yours. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and assemble this. So I want to take my front piece, my base piece, and I'm going to score everything on those score lines, and I'm going to fold it away from me. And I will tell you, for this demo, I used a little bit of lighter paper because it's the only gray I had left. And so if you used, I think this is 65 weight, if you used something that was a little bit heavier, it would be better. Okay, so now I'm going to, well, before I do that, now that I've folded it, I want to put my frame pieces on. So here's my outside frame. And again, how fun would this be out of some printed Halloween paper? And then the two side pieces, and I'm actually just going to tape those because it's a little bit quicker. And I don't know if you can tell on this video, but my paper has a little bit of that orange texture to it. So it's just kind of cool. I like it. Okay, so once we have those on, then we're going to take our first insert piece, and on this one, it is the trees, and we're going to fold the tabs up or towards us. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put tape on those on the back side of the tabs. I'm going to flip this over, and this is symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter top or bottom. If you're working with the beehive one, there are bees on the top and flowers on the bottom, but for this one, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then I'm going to take this right side of my tab, and I'm going to line it up on the right side of the score line. Just like that. And you want to make sure that the top and the bottom of your card is lined up. And then go ahead and fold it over. Press it to get a good adhesion. And then this tab should fold right over that second tab. And press it again. So there is your first piece of your shadow box. Okay, now I'm going to take this second piece, and this time I'm going to fold the tabs away from me. And I'm going to put the glue on the front of the tabs this time. Then I'm going to bring my box down. And this time I want the right side of that tab on the left side of my score line. Just press it. I'm going to fold it over, and we're going to put this tab on the right side of that last score line. And I just want to fold it. Whoops, my tree got caught in both directions. Okay, now the final thing on there is, so there's my shadow box, looking pretty cool, is I want to add tape to the inside of those tabs. And I'm going to take my background piece, and just line it up on the inside so it's right up against the score line. Flip it over. I'm going to put glue on this tab. Fold it over, and then I just fold it and make sure it's all going to fold flat in both directions. And there is the shadow box. Now what I'll do is I'm going to take this back piece and the back frame, and I'm going to line them up. I'm going to glue that back frame right on the back piece. And I've done that so that you have a place to write a message, stamp a sentiment, whatever, if you're mailing this to a friend or somewhere, or you can leave it blank, but it just gives it a finished look on the back of your card. Go ahead and line that all up. Oops, I didn't get it very straight on there. And now it's stuck. Okay, and now I'm just going to add tape and put it on the back of my card. So these Shadowbox cards go together really quickly. They look complicated when you first pull one out. You think, oh, I don't know if I can do that or not. But they are really quick and easy to do. And they're so fun. And you can mail them. They just slide into a envelope. So see, you can write your sentiment or hand stamp on the back. You fold them flat, put them in your envelope, and then you just pull them out to display it. And they are so fun to give and to receive. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any of my videos, and have a great day.